Well, that went about as you could imagine. Court prolong the suffering for no reason. It's okay, I trust higher. Now, a little sheet of paper, I waived my right to an attorney because y'all do nothing. Y'all don't even like your jobs. And the bottom line is, tell the truth. That's the only way justice can happen. So, you know, as long as I am able to get my 12-string guitar and, you know, have a chance to make money myself, then we're good. Got a couple of people interested in the thing, so I mean, like, I'm okay until it rains. Then I'm not quite sure, but I trust the source of life. I don't trust anything else. The games of man are wrong. So, I don't know what's gonna happen, but I know that I will be okay. I will survive. And you're not gonna stop me loving life. You're trying to destroy my soul, and that is a really weird choice. It's not gonna work. So, I got cereal. Home is where the cereal is, right, hun? Right. Oh, I need 2 hands for this. Ah. So, that was quick. And I realized that I was wearing the same shirt that I did that day. So I saw a bathroom and I flipped it inside out just in case. You know, I didn't want him to feel, didn't want anybody to feel like them. Didn't want them to feel like any undue tension or anything, or, you know. Oh, it's okay. I love this place. Earth. I mean, Gaia is my home. Gaia is your home too. So, whereas a lot of people would be, you know, wondering, oh crap, what am I gonna do? What's gonna happen? And all this. And I know I'll be okay. I just don't necessarily know how. On my way to the courtroom, I prayed. Again, just to get tuning rather than anything else. It was tuning for it's possible a better solution exists than in my head, and that is attainable to me. So that's what I want to trust. I trust Goddess to do that. I trust my Heavenly Mother and Father to follow through on that. I understand why no one would want to choose this lifestyle, but honestly, it's beneficial for a little while. It's not sustainable, obviously, but, you know, as long as I'm safe at night and unbothered, and I have an opportunity to share my gift, which is why I need the guitar, specifically the 12 string, not the 8, for one song. Again, it's like if I had to choose one instrument, it will be Gold Belly. Lavinia is just too specific. It's just too specific, you know. It'd be nice to be able to interchange, but, you know, hopefully I do get to adopt a grandma. There is one around here, and certain she could use some company and help around, you know. So I'm very good company. That's why I do these videos, you know. It's for me as well. I have a lot to share that's universally and uniquely good, and that's what I encourage anybody to do, whether you're inside or out. There's an ant. There's an ant on my phone. So yeah, I got a sheet of paper with rights and stuff, and I signed my real name and my legal name for once. I printed my legal, whatever. But I waived my right to an attorney because the whole point is truth has to prevail. If it's not arguing sides or points, I tell the truth, and that should be enough. This legal system is hopelessly convoluted, prolonging suffering and creating problems rather than doing anything to really solve any. And it's unfortunate. So a lot of people in my situation, not given a voice and not really having anything to really do or say, they turn to chemicals. They turn to anything that can get their minds off reality, just like people on the inside do with glowing rectangles and things that take your mind off reality. It's like Lewis, that first inmate who unfortunately kind of said everything that is on everybody's mind. I'm just waiting to die for the problems to go away. That's sad that we create a world like that we create games where that's even a thought that can stick, let alone a thought that gets nourished and becomes people's reality. I refuse that. There's still snow on that mountain. Maybe I'll show you Chartreusey Lucy today. It's unfortunate that I'm out of data, but it's alright. It's okay. So. Yeah. There are solutions and there are things in place, and you just keep an open mind and an open heart, and you stay tuned to the best actual. I've decided that reality is a very beautiful thing, and I love to be integrated and engaged with it and share the best that I possibly can. So it's a very valuable perspective because it's the solution that everybody needs. You don't need escapism. You don't need to escape. I really would enjoy cannabis because I would like to feel in my body. I want to do my MP movement. There's another butterfly. Hell yeah. What's up, man? I'm telling you, I'm Disney. So, once some of these things get sold, I'm going to do the absolute bare minimum that the law requires for this stupid fine or whatever. And if I can get away with not, since it's still pre-trial, then I'm not going to. Because I intend for this charge to be dropped. I intend to get my legal name as Atlas Sterling. I intend to not get restitution in the form of money, but the legalization of my real name and just forgive my debts. Data entry and a printout and a couple emails. It's a lot better. It's a lot easier. I don't want your stupid money. I don't want what's valuable to you. I want what's valuable to me since it's been denied me for so long. Okay? That's what I want for restitution. So, But, I forgot what I was going to say. That butterfly just, distracted me. See, I get beautiful distraction. Oh, yeah, cannabis. Yeah, that's not to escape. That's to integrate. Total opposite. A lot of people would just want to get high. I don't. It's medicine to me. I don't call it marijuana because that's a drug in people's minds. I don't call it, well, I do call it weed because I think it's funny. Pot, okay, whatever. But seriously, what kind of paranoid society makes such a beautiful, wonderful, and useful plant against the law when there are actual poisons that are just fine and grow anywhere? Very telling. They don't want you to heal. They don't want you to be a solution. Well, tough shit. I am anyway. Fuck you. You create an enemy out of me, and that's a really stupid move. You're gonna lose anyway. Like, enjoy your minor victory, Your Highness. I don't give a fuck. You're not honorable. I don't know that any judge is. None of you are my god. That's why I waived my right to counsel, and you're still gonna prolong it. Yeah, okay. Oh, whatever works. It doesn't. It doesn't at all, but yeah. God, to play guitar. But yeah, I mean, once I, get some stuff out that I've been trying to sell forever anyway, and then I can get some medicine, hopefully. I'm sure I could work that out some way with Wholesome Co. But, yeah, just one indica. Could last quite a while. But in any case, I'm here to love. I haven't really talked about my origin story, have I? So I was adopted at birth, and I guess I kind of did with the ayahuasca thing, but no matter how you slice it, if you're alive, somebody decided that you should be here. That's love. It doesn't matter what that decision was. Because, ow, to carry to term, I got more blisters. To carry somebody to term, that's love. To make sure somebody survives, that's love. So, I gratefully share my struggles and things, not as a point of look how much I suffer, but look how admirable this is, as a point of inspiration that this is, because it is. I don't know anybody else who would be able to willingly surrender to this and be okay with it. I was hoping to get a resolution and be done today. Obviously, that didn't happen. Got 3 more weeks for no reason. So, I don't know the whole story. I mean, maybe they tried to drop the charge and the state picked it up. Maybe it was just the state in general. But, there are a lot of people around here who understand who Atlas is. They see it and they feel it. Including one officer, and that was so cool. I was just walking in the crosswalk, and he honked and was like, "Hey, Atlas." I'm like, "Shit, dude." It's just respect matters. I've got a lot that I can give and do. I don't like being limited. It's not good for anybody. None of this is good for anybody. Who is this? Who's winning, Judge Junk? Seriously, who the fuck is winning right now? Nobody. People are hurting, and I have a ton of stuff to give, and I'm just sitting here on a park bench being like, I need a guitar, and people. You know what I mean? So, enjoy your little victory, I guess. It's not a victory at all. It's not even true. There's no truth in it whatsoever. It's not necessarily the judge's fault either. It's prosecutor. I mean, it's on down the line, but at some point you just got to admit, enough is enough. What are we doing to these people? It's not just me. What are we doing to these people? It is a blatant conflict of interest. If you want recidivism to end, then you have to be part of a solution, and you have to be willing to stand up to rules that are dehumanizing in the very, very essence of them. No one's willing to do that. It's a weird choice. But anyway, that's just kind of where I'm at. I just got out of the courthouse and, perfectly calm again. Just whatever. Yeah. Hoping I get my guitar today. I mean, hell, you can even like put it at the mailbox. I don't care. I can come pick it up. I just need it. Anyway. One way or another, there's a solution. I just want to be able to eat and be healthy. Like, again, like as long as I'm safe at night, unbothered, and have enough to eat and have stuff to share and give, and got plenty of love. You know where to find me. Like, come say hi. Come have a good chat. Literally, I am anybody's best friend who just lets me in. That's it. Just like, what you need? Let's have a good convo, you know? I don't mind. I got my cell phone. I got my video camera. I can have a good conversation with anybody no matter what. I know this is kind of a parasocial thing that just means one-way traffic. But yeah, if you know where to find me, come say hi.